Hey y'all, this is MGTV Reactions, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction on Just Jazzy and My Jazzy Life. Just Jazzy gave the other Jasmine some advice, and let's just say she got into her feelings. So I'm just going to get straight into it and go ahead and share my screen. Give me a second. And here we go.
Alter your views when you make me use a hashtag, and if they want me to do it anyway, that's up to them.
Okay, so she's about to speak on My Jazzy Life right now.
Oh, somebody kept reporting her channel, and her channel was taken down. She's hurting YouTubers her income for her kids. Okay, oh, one or two things. YouTube don't really work that way. So before there was a button that you could it's a fine line. Okay, so before, when somebody reports your stuff, there was a button you could press on YouTube that says ask for a human review. So that's when an actual human will review the allegation and they'll determine whether it's false or not. Because YouTube has now switched over to AI and they allow computers to figure out whether it's the truth or not, it's a little but your channel really can't get taken down unless the accusation is true. So people can report you all day. It's a part of life. But what are they saying? Are they saying, hey, she curses a lot? Or hey, this is provocative or derogatory, or political? Courts can't really get it taken down unless it's found to be true. Anything someone do to you, you can petition it now. But I will say this. Take this with love, Jazz. I don't know you personally, never spoke to you in life before, like personally. This is why, as a content creator, you have to put your eggs in different baskets. After 13 years, 13, friend, there is no way YouTube should have been our main source of income. I am going up on, in February, it'll make 6 years since I've been a content creator. 6 years. Oh,
Okay, so I'm just going to pause it right there. Basically, the other Jasmine did not like the fact that she said she doesn't know her. Really, she doesn't know her personally. That was the main thing. And she felt like she shouldn't have spoken on her. I'm going to let her finish this, see if she has anything else to say. Then we're going to head on over to My Jazz Up Life and
a
react to her.
full-time content creator, right? As this being my full-time job, I now sell a digital product which makes me over $10,000 a month. I also have investments. I have IRAs. I have my money in so many different places. I'm also monetized on every platform. Oh man, I invest in a couple businesses. Like, my money is in so many different places that I'm very grateful for YouTube because I make a hefty amount of money on here, but it's not my main source of income. So after 13 years, we needed a plan. We needed a plan other than YouTube. So everything in life is a lesson. You start from the bottom up and you either rebuild because it's, you capable of doing it, or you go on Indeed, boo.
And there's that. That's what everybody else has been saying as well. So just give me a second to get over to My Jazzed Up Life. Now, I personally feel like she didn't say anything bad at all. She told her what it was, for real, for real. If you've been on YouTube for 13 years and you didn't create some sort of business, you know, that's your fault. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? It doesn't make any sense. So here we go. I think her BS starts right at the beginning. Just give me a minute to get the video to load. Um, but yeah, like it is what it is. I mean, and the truth hurts. Like it probably hurt her pride, or just hurt having to hear somebody else that's been on YouTube for a shorter amount of time than her. That also has more. Let me just stop for a second. That also has more success than her on YouTube. Um, give her some sort of game. Like I feel like Jasmine is not really open to receiving any sort of criticism, advice, or anything. But I'm just gonna let her talk now. I'm sorry, my connection is not connecting. Um, okay, and we're back. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I was having some connection issues, so I'm going to go ahead and play the video now.
No. All right. So I'm just going to talk about this real quick because it was brought to my attention that, um, you know, Just Jazz got on here and said something. And look, she's right to me. And it's like, things that they say on this platform, it could have been even said to me in a DM like any other time. But I get it. This whole situation is a talk of social media because that could have been honestly avoided in the live stream, just talking about me in general. But yeah. So to debunk that, she got on here and said that whatever that was reported must have been true if they took my channel. That is incorrect.
So I'm going
Like
to
you
pause it right
said,
there for a second.
you
She's saying that it could have been avoided her saying anything about her. Yes, it could have, but she was on live having um a dialogue with her supporters, and they asked her a question about you. And so she answered it. Like, what's the problem with that? And just because she says she doesn't know you personally, I mean, she doesn't. If you're talking about y'all had messages on Instagram, that doesn't mean that a person knows you personally. Knowing somebody personally is like exchanging numbers, talking on the phone, texting on the phone, and maybe meeting up in person. That's how you get to know somebody personally. She doesn't know you. All she knows is you from YouTube.
YouTube has been run by AI, whole bunch of AI now. So if somebody say she's showing, basically she has no clothes on, but in reality I do have clothes on, but it's athletic wear, they're going to manipulate the system because come on, I have not had sex on my platform. I have not been showing any nudity or anything. And apparently it was reported recently. I have literally only been in athletic clothes. And I've been just trying to stay calm and just not overwhelm myself with everything that's been said. But I just
Okay, well, I hear what she's saying and everything. The only thing she's wore is athletic clothes. However, the people are saying that Jasmine had her cat on live while she was apparently sitting on a couch doing one of the kids' hair. They also said that one of her children was walking around in her underwear, things like that. So I don't know. I did hear a while ago about the cat being on the showing up on her screen. Excuse me. But I didn't watch that video. I have no desire to see her cat. Let's continue.
just feel like people don't know the facts. They don't know everything. And she also stated like, you should be able to, if it's not true, then they wouldn't have took your channel down. They still took it down. Apparently that's the most serious accusation that someone can put on somebody on a platform. Like you said, it's been run by AI. So if YouTube has been run by AI, 9 times out of 10, they're just going to take it down because of what they feel is right. Being that, oh, she has this on her page at this moment, and look, like my stomach was showing when I was pregnant, and they tried to report my video. It was big, and they said that was nudity. I feel like people that speak on my situation.
Now, how is that? There are a million videos of pregnant women on the screens on YouTube with large bellies that are showing. Um, what do you mean they tried to report it because of that? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
My situation don't really know unless you dealt with the level of obsession that someone has over you. You don't know what I go through. And there's no disrespect. I'm just speaking on what I saw and how I feel. She gave her opinion, but honestly, you just don't know what I go through at all. At all. And being that it's just this one individual that.
Well, here's the thing about that. In a sense, she does know what you're going through because she has a large audience, a whole bunch of subscribers, and I'm pretty sure there are some people online that may or may not be obsessed with her as well. Okay, so and they may have done things to her as well. I'm pretty sure everybody that's over there watching her does not like her as well. So, in a sense, she does know exactly what you're going through. You just don't like what she told you about being on YouTube for 13 years and not having any other sources of income.
That is solely obsessed with me. It's ridiculous. And she also spoke on, we already said this on my channel because I gave props to actually Peaches for saying that, having multiple eggs in multiple baskets. But I've been on here for 13 years. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come on here and I'm going to elaborate and speak the truth on how I got my channel to where it is. I didn't do no crazy stuff or speak on crazy things or anything. You're okay. I didn't do no outrageous things to get my channel to where it is, what I'm saying. So I spoke on, y'all already know how, I even said it multiple times, like, Chrissy is what helped me get my channel to where it is. That's already been said. It's already been out there. She helped me put my channel out there. And, I didn't do nothing extra. I didn't, y'all know me. So
Okay, so what she's saying is that here's the thing, Just Jazzy, it's great that you're giving Chrissy props for helping you get your channel out there and helping you build a subscriber count up and everything like that. However, once that was already established, once you seen that things were going up, the views were going up, and you now have an audience, the smart thing to do would be to try to find other ways to maximize your income from YouTube, which would be to create some sort of business or product or something so that you can have additional income from YouTube. The facts are the facts. That's the smartest thing to do if you have an audience of people. It is what it is.
I don't know. I just feel like people get on here and they try to speak on what's going on in your life because right now it's the topic of YouTube. Like I said, we might not be cool. I'm not gonna say not cool because we might not talk on a regular everyday basis, but her speaking on it publicly instead of saying, "Hey, Jasmine, you could do that." You know what I'm saying? Like, person that really and truly care, I feel like would have hit me up in my DMs, but they didn't. Like, we talked.
So here's the thing. Maybe she doesn't truly care. This is the thing about it. She was asked about it publicly. So therefore she answered it publicly. She doesn't owe you that. Just like nobody else owes you anything. She doesn't owe you that to come and DM you privately and give you your advice privately so that you don't feel embarrassed or ashamed of the things that she may be saying. And she didn't say anything wrong. So what exactly is the problem?
We just was messaging back and forth just recently. So I do feel some type of way about it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But I do appreciate the little constructive criticism that she ended up giving me. But I also feel like, dang, she could have gave it to me, not gave it to.
It wasn't a little bit of constructive criticism. It was definitely a lot of constructive criticism. Like, it is what it is. That was the main thing that needed to be said to you. That's the main thing. You've been on this platform for 13 years. And you have nothing else going on outside of this platform. And that's just not wise. What more was she supposed to say?
Gave it to y'all, and I gotta find out, because I didn't find out through like watching her page. I found out watching another video I got on YouTube and saw it. So I'm just like, dang, it could have been directed towards me when we actually have DMs. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Let me read some of your comments. Hello. Oh shit. Good afternoon. She gave constructive criticism. She wasn't trying to be mean. That was actually looking out for you. No, I never said she didn't give me.
You said she gave you little constructive criticism.
She was trying to be mean, but I'm messaging me. That's literally all I'm saying. You could have hit me up in my DMs and gave it to me, like physically. Shouldn't have to find the constructive criticism out third party. Is what I'm saying.
She could have, but she didn't. So what was she supposed to do? Ignore the people that were in her live chat asking her for her opinion on the situation? Was she supposed to do that? The people that are supporting her? Just so that she can privately go and DM you, somebody that she does not know personally? That doesn't make any sense.
Saying. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Stop. So yeah, I do feel some type of way about that. That's what I feel some type of way about. Is that the constructive criticism got delivered to the internet before it got delivered to me. It just made no sense.
You act like this is like one of your best friends or something. You act like you are close to her, like how you once were close to Chrissy and Olivia. You act like your mother went online and said and gave you constructive criticism to the public instead of calling your phone. Like, you and her don't have that type of relationship. So why do you feel some type of way? There's no reason to feel no type of way. She's just saying the same thing everybody else has been saying.
And then it's just like, but I just feel like, I already spoke on the appeal situation. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how long it typically takes. Just because someone made false reports does not mean that false reports can't go through. Like you said, it's AI. Like she said, AI, right? It's AI. So you can't sit here and make it seem like AI understands everything. I'm just trying to laugh about it right now because honestly, I'm really just.
Well, if you're over the whole situation with social media and stuff, get off of social media and find another way to make money, and stop talking about this same situation over and over and over again.
But the world is strange. I agree. So it wouldn't happen to them. Also, she wasn't planning on saying that someone asked when she was live and she answered it. You're so right. But like I said, we get asked a lot of questions. We get a lot of messages when we're live, but do we have to speak on it and when we're live? But I don't. At the end of the day, I kind of just don't care. I'm just letting it be known because everything is kind of. Some people say it's delivered towards me. Some people say now it's.
She does care because she said herself that she feels some type of way about that.
For everybody, but in reality, I feel like whatever. She publicly gave you advice, but she didn't have to publicly give me advice. She actually we communicate in Instagram. We talk. We
So
don't
I'm going to
talk
read
publicly.
this comment that's in her chat. It says, "But you keep directing what you are going through with us, the public. So she publicly gave you some wise advice. Now I can see if you never spoke to the public about it, and she did that. My point exactly. You're speaking about it publicly over and over and over again. So why was it an issue for her to give you some advice publicly? Because she was asked about it publicly.
Publicly. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't care that she gave it to me publicly. It's just like, but you could have, if you
But you
know,
just said you
somebody
did.
really truly cared and they want to give you advice, they could have DM'd you just as
Oh,
much like any other time. She's gave me advice before. I've asked her for, advice and she's gave me advice. So I don't have to leave it. Leave that alone. No, mommy. Or are you looking to start drama with her not going to work? I'm not. Hold on. Pause. 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 I swear people like to switch up. No, I'm not looking to start any drama with anybody. I just felt like it could have been delivered to me instead of what it's been delivered to the internet. And then on top of that, I was coming on here and elaborating on certain situations because I think she got a little bit confused. Like, I'm not even, like, people keep saying I'm trying to start problems. I think she got a little bit confused because it's not, I did appeal it. I have not heard back. I heard back from an AI that was, I'm guessing now, because like I said, the way that they were talking in the chat, it gave off like that it was AI and it was kind of messed up. But yeah.
well, first of all, she wasn't a little confused. She just went off of the information that the people on her chat gave her. Okay, she was not, it seemed as though she was not privy to that information already, that your channel had been deleted. So whether she was confused or got it wrong, and the fact that she's saying that it's AI, like, it doesn't, none of that matters. But the fact that you came on here, you felt the need to address it, um, to get views off of it, because she has a lot of viewers. So now let's start something with that person and make it, blow it up, because I really don't feel like it was that big of a deal. You're blowing it up into something that is really not, um, to get you views. That's what's happening here at the end of the day. So somebody says, bottom line is you need to do something and you need to do it quick. So what is your plan? I mean, we're all wondering the same thing. So are you coming on here with a plan? Are you telling us how you went and you were productive today, with finding another source of income? Did you go out and do anything today? Because to me, it just looks like you're okay. You're in the house as usual, with some workout gear on that you said you were reported about. That got reported to them, and nothing's going on. But you just explaining yourself online over and over and over again.
So yeah, let's clear that up because people like to be messy and say that she's trying to start drama. I'm just speaking on what she said, and I'm speaking on how I felt about it, and also elaborating on the fact of, because she wasn't, she didn't know obviously that I already appealed it, and I have not heard back. Because she said, if it's not true, then you can appeal it. Yes, you can appeal it, but I don't have my channel in the process. So who knows if I'm gonna get it back? Who knows?
So here
Like
we
you
go
said,
with the
it's
complaining.
AI.
She's saying you can appeal it, but I don't have my channel in the process. Of course. So that's the purpose of doing the appeal, so that you can get the channel back. In the meantime, Jasmine, you have this channel that you are posting on. Now that I'm looking at it, this video has 7,000 views. You put out a few videos and you're getting views. That's all you can do, is continue to post on your other platforms that you do have on YouTube, and wait and see what the outcome is going to be with the appeal with the other channel. and then you can look for other sources of income. Why? Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. What? I'm not understanding.
I'm sitting here like, oh God, I could have been like, whenever you sit and you look at a video that's literally been reported, I had a video reported because I was pregnant and I showed my stomach. Well, I didn't even show my stomach. It wasn't like a pregnancy update. It was just me cleaning and my stomach was just barely skin showing. They said I did sex and nudity. So, stuff like that. People don't get it. Everything is not don't stop getting in your feelings. I never, oh Lord, it's people like you. Okay, love. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. People be sitting here thinking that if you are talking to sweet girl, I never said she wasn't sweet.
Here we go with the ads. I'm going to mute it while the ad is going. But somebody says, I mean, was she lying though? She has a point. If you made a lot of money over 13 years, you should have a good savings in businesses and products you have elevated over 13 years. And that is the truth at the end of the day. I mean, if you've been on here for 13 years, you were never made, so at no point you were ever making enough money to put money to the side for your just because it doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, no sense. But here we go. Unmute the video. Here we go.
Moved it and you said something else. I did appeal it. They can still remove it and you can still appeal. They removed everything. You talk too much. Okay. Let it go.
Not
Stay
she
up, let
talk too
jazz.
much.
Only you can control your destiny. Thank you. She said she reached out to me. She was just, I think that's a lie. I don't think I ever heard her say that. But if she said that, that's weird. We were talking about threads. We were talking about threads and and building threads. I don't know what she watches. I don't know. I've had messages. Oh, it's irrelevant. You did a live when you showed your private part and left.
Somebody in her chat says, pray and put in the work. Talking about it daily to us, the public, won't make things better. If us, the public, give you wise advice, you call it hate and people wanting to destroy you. If nothing, it's nothing that we can do. I guess that's what she meant to say. But that's the truth. Like, that's all you could do is pray and put in the work. Continue to put videos on this channel, okay? And find another source of income so that you can make sure that you can pay your bills next month. That is the only thing that everybody has been telling her. But then she gets upset about it. And then she wants to talk about childcare and all the reasons and excuses as to why she can't do certain things. Nobody wants to hear that. People want to see you get back on your ish, okay? That is motivating to other people. Don't nobody want to sit here and watch you complain all the time.
Then you denied it. I don't remember. First of all, I've never did a live showing my private part. What are you talking about? You're in your living room wearing your. If that was the case, why didn't, if y'all are so supportive and y'all seen a live stream that happened, why didn't somebody, because obviously I didn't see it and I didn't know, why didn't someone send it to me and say, hey, you're showing your delete this and send it to me? So they're so supportive, right? Because I don't recall of having a live stream doing that. Oh, let me purposely do this. So obviously it would have been something mistakenly done. Oh, that's cool. A TikTok room selling some items. No, no one sent me no video. I promise you. This was the time I saw this person. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. I love you so much. Okay. How long
Child,
do you plan
yes.
on talking about it? Move on. Well, whoever that was, let me just say this. This is my life. This is what's going stop. This is what's going on in my life right now. And if you don't want me to talk about it, then I can't control what you watch, but I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about. And this is what's going on with me. So I'm gonna talk about it because this is what I'm dealing with at this current moment. Barks, y'all gotta remember, I deal with a lot.
Girl, now she's about to start going into all the things that she deals with as if she has not repeated all the things she deals with for the past few days since this whole thing has happened. She has not came online and given us any updates about any progress or anything positive. There has been nothing but complaints and excuses and more complaints and more excuses. Um, and at this point, I'm kind of like over the whole situation.
Had our differences, but nobody ever no, because of somebody that is mentally unstable got on this platform and said some crazy stuff does not mean that stuff is true. No, they're asking dumb questions. The mods are doing a good job. Okay. Why don't you vlog filling out some application? I vlogged today. I posted a video. I don't know if it's live. I think it is. Go watch it. I showed myself going to apply. Stop. Me and Legend going to apply for a job. You can go watch that video.
I believe the job that she said she went to go apply for is Subway. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with working at Subway. Nothing wrong with it at all. However, you are a mother of 5 children with real bills and real responsibilities, okay? And you have a bachelor's degree, which means that you have some college education. You don't think that you could apply for anything better than just, Subway? And there's nothing wrong with Subway. In the meantime, that would be okay. But you have a whole bachelor's degree, right? I mean, that's not going to help you get a different type of job, a job with like some good benefits, um, pension, things of that nature. Like what?
Who's gonna watch Legend? I don't know.
Well, oh, I'm gonna just let her finish this because somebody said who's gonna watch Legend.
Oh, he'll just be sitting in the car. Yeah.
She keeps saying she's talking about he gonna be sitting in the car as if there's not other things she could do to get him in childcare. So at this point, I already know where this is going, and I have to tend to my own responsibilities as well. So I'm going to go ahead and end my reaction here. I just wanted to get that video out to y'all real quick. my thoughts are Jasmine does not want any advice from anyone, especially not from a person who has been on YouTube for a shorter amount of time than she has, that has had more success than she has had. She's not going to be receptive to that. But if you can, before I end this video, could you please like, comment, and subscribe? And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.